Alright, folks, it's time. Suppose we'll do this. Let me get rid of that. Alright, guys. Again, it's time. The new set's here. It's released. Let's take a look, huh? Let's take a look at the new set. Go ahead, let's turn this down. Let's get the volume right on this. Alright, we're going to play through the video once, and then we will go back and do a slow react to everything in here. Let's see what we got, though. You know what? Actually, hold on. We're on the wrong one. Let's do the right video here. Pocket. Where is it? Oh, that's me. That's me. We want this one right here. This one's in English. Official trailer. All right, guys. Are you guys ready? Let's take a look. Again, we'll blow through the video once, so we'll go back and do a slower react to everything here. So, oops. Hold on one sec. Sorry. Had to get rid of that all BRB. My bad. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? One more time. I'll go through all my little spiel here. The new set has been released. The new set has been released. It is going to be Extradimensional Crisis. It's Ultra Beast themed. We're going to take a look at the trailer right now. We're going to blow through the trailer once, and then we'll slow it down and go back and take a look at everything in depth. But let's go through it once real quick, see what we got. Okay, Buzzwool, EX, 140 HP, kind of low. Double attacks, though. Punch, colorless attack. The other one says he couldn't attack on the next turn, so we'll have to see. He is the headliner. It looks like he's the big dude on the pack. Nihilago. Oh, what am I doing? I said we'll go through it real quick. Guzlord. Ultra Thrusters on Celestelia. Okay. Oh my god, it's going fast. Whoa. Not a lot of EXs. A lot of basics. Tapu Coco. Okay. Could he save Electric? Type Null. Lucamine. Okay. Oh my god, we're getting just slammed with cards. Rowlet. Another Rowlet. Alright. Wow. Holy smokes. Thursday, May 29th. So that'll be next week. Let's go back. We'll play... Oops. Come on, Goku. Goku theme. Really. Alright. We're going to play this again. We'll slow it down, though. Let's see what we got. Okay, so Buzzwool. We'll go to the next screen here. Ultra Beast. Punch. Double energy. Colorless energy. Does 30 damage. Not bad. Big Beat. 120. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Big Beat. The HP seems a little low for me. We'll have to see how this plays out. This is honestly a lot of damage, though. For 3 energy, 120 damage. That's actually a lot of damage for only 3 energy. And then even if he can't attack next turn, Whippy Dip, he can always punch or, I mean, always retreat as well. He's on grass, so you could build him with maybe Leafeon, maybe just himself even. Like, he doesn't really need anything. You'll get to 3 energy by yourself fairly quick. I don't know. Can you live through... You only have 140 HP is the thing, so you're going to need a Leaf Cape. But you can put a Leaf Cape on him and get up to 170. So that's the plus. Weakness to fire. 2 retreat cost. We'll go through. He looks like the pack headliner as well, like I said. He's going to be... If you look at the pack, he's kind of the big dog on there. Him and Guzlord. Nihilago, excuse me. Ability, more poison. So he's just a basic, 70 HP. Ability, more poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon takes plus 10 damage from being poisoned. Okay. 2 colorless, excuse me. 2 energy attack. 1 darkness, 1 colorless. New wave, 30 damage. Your opponent's active is now poisoned. Not terrible, but it's a 2 energy setup. Not too much health either. Guzlord. Okay, now this looks to be good. Guzlord EX, 170. His first move, double colorless, grindcore, 30 damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each head, discard a random energy from your opponent's active. Ugh. This is going to get obnoxious real quick. We're all going to have games where we lose to a Guzlord. And it's going to be annoying. I mean, you're going to be... He'll take out your Giratinas. If you have a frontline Giratina or something, you can go boom, take him out, or even Sabrina to it, take him out. Either way, you're taking out energy. You could potentially wipe out their entire lineup of energy too, because it's flip a coin until you get tails. Super annoying. It's also double colorless, so you could run this on any deck, essentially. If you do run it on any deck, though, you're not getting access to his secondary move. Secondary move is 3 darkness energy, Tyrannical Hole, 120 damage. A lot of damage, but 4 energy. He does have 170 health. That's quite a lot as a basic. So this is going to be a good basic, I feel like. We'll have to see how this gets implemented. Okay, here we go. Celestelia. Let's go back. Ultra Thrusters. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Ultra Beast with one of your benched Ultra Beast. So Solgaleo's not going to count as an active, or as an Ultra Beast, right? Because if Solgaleo counts as an Ultra Beast, this just got really good. It's colorless instead of Steel type, which is weird. Celeste Colorless Stelia. Celeste Colorless. I don't know where I was going with that, but I've got to change the name from Stelia to Colorless Elia. 120 HP as a basic, not terrible. 3 colorless energy to attack. If flip a coin, if tails, it does nothing. So, it also does 100 damage if it hits, though. That's not terrible. We'll have to see how this plays out. This could maybe... I mean, we might see a new meta of... We were already kind of seeing the meta of 3 price point mons kind of being the thing. Or at least setting it up so that you have to go through one prize point mons to get to the 2 prize point mon to end it. Basically, you have to kill 3 things to win the match. It's good against things like the new Stoke Charizard. Usually he kind of struggles if you can set things up and then hit him like multiple times while he's trying to chip away at you. Either way, this could be good. We got to kind of see how this will play in with the rest of the Ultra Beast. I'm not really a big fan of the attack, though. Flip a coin and it does nothing. Okay, here we go. Pheramosa, 70 HP, Ultra Beast. One energy attack, Jump Blues, 20 damage. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Not bad at all. In fact, very obnoxious, very annoying. That'll be good. L-Dubs, this is official. Sorry, guys, I'm behind on chat. I will follow up on chat here in just a sec. Let's go through the video, and I'll catch up on chat. Or chat, excuse me. So again, Pheramosa, 70 HP, Grass-type basic. 1 energy, Jump Blues, 20 damage, also does 20 to your opponent's bench. This is actually amazing. If we're being real, this is really, really, really good. Really good. Kartana, 1 energy for 40 damage. This is also really good. Huh. We might start seeing just flat-out Ultra Beast decks that are just Ultra Beast. You know what I mean? Like, Grass right now is sitting really good. Xurkitree, another basic Ultra Beast. The one thing about Kartana is it's a little low on HP. It's only 60 HP. Does a ton of health, or a ton of damage, though. 40 damage for 1 Grass type. Not bad. I guess there kind of are better options, though. I don't know. This might not be used too much now that I'm thinking about it. We'll have to see. The good thing about it, though, is you can maybe pair it again with some other Ultra Beast themed stuff here. So we'll have to see what else they give us. Xurkitree, are we going to be able to read this? Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed, I would assume, right? Is that what it says? Yeah, it looks like paralyzed. Electronics, it's 60 damage for 3 energy. That is not great. Gotta be honest with you, I don't love it. You could maybe pair it with the Pachirisu and get it online, I guess, second turn. So maybe it's not terrible in that sense. But, I don't know, there may be better options than this. Alright. Naga Natal is going to be your opponent's... Excuse me. Ooh, this is decent. This is going to be really annoying. Oh, it's a stage 1. Never mind. What am I thinking? Stage 1. So, there's the catch. It's a stage 1. 100 HP. Pretty low for a stage 1. 1 energy. Electro House. 40 damage. Your opponent's active is now Poison. We got to see what he does. The first basic stage or whatever it is. I can't remember what his name is, but we got to see what he does. Staccato. Jesus criminy. Staccatica. Why are Sun and Moon Pokemon so hard to pronounce? This is ridiculous. All right. Double energy type, but it is, or double energy attack, excuse me. 2 energy attack, but it's 1 steel, 1 colorless. Brass Rock does 40 damage during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. This may be useful. This may be pretty good, actually. This is a good steel wall. I don't know. I mean, this is better than... This is better than... who am I trying to say? Skarmory for steel. Well, maybe not, because Skarmory attacks turn 1 for 50 damage, but this thing can live longer. I don't know. It's give and take. Again, this thing can live longer than Skarmory, but Skarmory can attack turn 1 for 50. So, I don't know. All right, let's see. Blacephalon is fire type, it looks like. Yep, fire. Oh, let's go back. Come on now. Come on now. Fire type, basic, 100 HP. This looks to be decent. Beat Punk, 130 damage. Also does 72 itself, though. Hits for a lot. That's a lot of damage. How do you get him online? 3 energy. He's only got 100 health. He could get taken out before he ever gets online. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Stacker Tracker? Stacker Tacker? Is that his name? Stacker Tacker? Why am I trying to make it so hard? Stack Attacker. Yeah, it's Stack Attacker. Okay, thank you. God, I always make it so more difficult than it needs to be. Is this everything? Is this what they're going to... This is what they've shown us in the trailer here. Everything right here. Guzlord, Nihilego, Celestelia, Stackataka. Well, I can say that now. It's way easier than I thought it was. Blacephalon, Naga Natal, Xurkitree, Kartana, and Pheramosa. What else? Okay, Tapu Coco. Hello. So what do we got? Basic, EX, electric type. 130. Plasma Hurricane, 20 damage. Take an electric energy from your energy zone, attach it to this Pokemon? Yes. Well, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. 1 retreat cost, no less? Ooh, this could be nasty right here. I like this. I like this one a lot. $20 damage. It does 20 damage. Costs 1 electric type energy, though, so he's not self-building. But he's still really good. He's self-building in the sense that after you do get an electric energy on him, he can keep building. But this ain't bad. 90 damage, too. I mean, that's more than... Well, that's more than some 3 energy attacks. Some only hit for 80 damage. Okay, so he's good. We like Tapu Coco. Ooh, type null. Okay. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more. Garbage. Does he evolve? Maybe he evolves. Lucamine. You can use this card only if your opponent has gotten at least 1 point. Choose one of your Ultra Beast. Attach 2 energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. Huh. There are a lot of restrictions on this. So you've got to have... Your opponent has to have gotten a kill. But I guess that makes sense, because the effect on the card basically requires them to have gotten a kill for it to even be in effect. Choose one of your Ultra Beast, attach 2 random energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. So Lucamine could, again, be like an Ultra Beast. If you're trying to play like just purely Ultra Beast, and they're going to have to get 3 prize points off of you, since they're like 1 prize point cards for the most part, you could afford losing cards, bring a Lucamine in, and bring back 2 of your energy, and then also swap that to another one of your Ultra Beast. You could use this with like some of the grass type ones, or like maybe this makes Kartana a little bit better, in the sense that you can afford to lose Kartana. You can chunk out 40 damage real quick, lose Kartana. If you do lose Kartana, it's no biggie because you're going to have the ability to swap that energy you had on Kartana off to another Ultra Beast. And all you need really is the one energy, because your next turn you're going to be able to move that energy, possibly have an attached energy, and then attach an additional energy that turn. So this could be useful. We'll have to see again how all of these Ultra Beasts play out in the long run. Zerora, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. 90 HP, basic. This could go with Tapu Coco. At the end of your first turn, take an electric energy from your energy zone, attach it to this Pokemon. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. I like this. Tapu Coco, Zerora could be nasty. And then we could start seeing some Dawn moves, too. Maybe build up some stuff with Dawn. Oh, man. Wow, wow, wow. We'll have to see, but this is looking real good. Alolan Diglett. Wonder why they're going to tease us with this. 60 HP, Steel type. Headbutt, or Happen to Headbutt. This looks a little weird, doesn't it? Blank. The Happen to Headbutt is like way over here. This is probably going to end up having a different move, or a different name. Happen to Headbutt doesn't really make much sense either. Chance to Headbutt. Flip a coin if Tails does nothing. So, I mean, that's your Happen to Headbutt. But it's probably going to end up being translated different. Shiinotic. Okay, so we're getting a new Shiinotic. But this could go with Malo, right? Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your... Wow, okay, this is another good bench builder. This could be a good bench builder right here. It's a stage 1, though, so you do have to get it online for it to start working. But that's not a bad effect, or a bad ability, excuse me. Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. 2 colorless energy, gentle slap. So you could put this in any deck. That's another good thing about it. Zeraora. Ooh, you know another good thing about Zeraora is he is self-building. You can put him in any deck. Any deck. He is going to be the new 1 prize point Giratina. Even easier to set up than Giratina. He just can't really tank as much as Giratina. But this is going to be, I mark my words, this is going to be insane. It's pronounced Malo, that's what I said. Rowlet. 60 HP. 1 grass type, Fairy attack, 10 energy, or excuse me, 10 damage, but flip 3 coins, does 10 damage for each heads. I think I'm still going to end up sticking with the Sniper Rowlet, but here we go. Here's the full art 3rd Rowlet in the collection. All right, anything else we can see on the trailer? I don't see anything else in the background there. Alrighty. Looking not terrible.
All right.
Oop, there's Spraggles. Hey, Spraggles, what's up? Okay. I don't think it's going to be bad. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I do like the fact that we're getting, like, a set focused on trying to build up, like, single prize point cards. I like that. I really like the single prize point cards. We're going to have to see, I guess, again, if there's going to be any other little sneakers in the collection. I'm sure there's going to be things we haven't yet seen. Let's take a quick look and see if they've updated anything on Pokemon Zone. Maybe stuff we haven't seen in the trailer happen to show up here. Ultra Necrosma. See, this is why you check. This is why you check, folks. We are getting Ultra Necrosma EX. Hello! It's a promo. Promo A, but goddamn, look at that card. That looks hot. All right, let's rate it. 150 HP. It's a Dragon-type basic. Ultra Beast. Oh, it's a basic. 3 colorless energy for a 60 damage attack. I don't know how I feel about it. 2 psychic, 2 steel-type energy. Discard the top 5 cards of each player's deck. Holy moly. Holy moly. Discard the top 5 cards of each player's deck. And hit him for 120. And it's an Ultra Beast. So, here is where our, like, Celestelia is going to come into play. Oh my lordy, they really did it. And we're getting, also, here's Poipole. Let's take a look at Poipole and see what they're going to end up doing for Poipole. Flip 2 coins, attack does 20 damage for each heads. Not the best. No poison setup. Alright. Ultra Necrosma EX, though. I can't believe they're doing it. They're actually going to give us Ultra Necrosma. It's happening. Photon Claw. So again, let's see here. 3 colorless energy. Photon Claw, 60 damage. And then the 2 psychic, 2 steel type color, or energy, not colorless. 2 psychic, 2 steel type. So essentially you can get his first move set up with an assortment of either psychic or steel. Doesn't matter. But the second move is going to have to be the double of each. So I'm curious then, how do we play this? Do we set this up with the Solgaleo, with the Lunala? What's going to be the play on this one? Interesting. It's also a promo card, so it's not going to be part of the initial pack. It's going to be most likely. Boy, I'm talking all weird. It's going to be most likely what they did for Rayquaza, where it'll be like a drop event, and we'll probably have to get him through the drop event. But doesn't have a release date anywhere listed on this. It just says promo. So I'm assuming this is coming a little after the Ultra Beast set. But that's absolutely crazy. Dawn and Lunala. Yep. Well, Lunala can move the energy onto this, can it? Or does it require... Hold on. Maybe not. We might be in trouble here. Maybe we're not running Lunala with this. Let's take a quick look at the cards. I want to take a look at Lunala. I can't remember the wording on the ability. Ooh. Once during your turn, you may move all psychic energy from one of your benched psychic Pokemon to your active. Okay, so this will still work for Necrozma. I was thinking it may end up only being able to be moved onto a psychic Pokemon, but as long as this is in the active, we can use Lunala to move that psychic energy over there. So technically, we could do Giratina. We could run purely Steel-type energy. We'll run Giratina. We'll run Lunala. We'll run Necrozma. We'll run pure Steel-type. We could put Solgaleo in there as like a offshoot, right? Like you don't need 2 Lunalas. We'll have to see exactly how we want to build the deck, but thinking something like that could work. Maybe throw Celestelia in there. I don't know. Don't know if it's going to be needed. Where is it? Once during your turn, you may switch out your active Ultra Beast with one of your benched Ultra Beasts. I guess it counts for itself as well, right? This might be the play. Maybe Celestelia, Giratina, Lunala, Necros. Boy, you're going to have a stacked deck. Maybe you don't even need Celestelia. I don't know. Martin, the problem is you'd have to double Dawn, whereas with Lunala, you don't need Dawn at all, first off, and you can move 2 energy, whereas like you would never be able to move 2 psychic type energy unless you had double Dawn. So I think the draw ability on that is just probably not as good as getting a Lunala on the field. Not to mention when you get Lunala on the field, it's still a good card. I wonder if they're going to retroactive, because aren't technically Lunala and Solgaleo Ultra Beast? So I wonder if they're going to get like a retroactive Ultra Beast tag added to them. I kind of hope they do, honestly. If they do, that'll make them absolutely amazing. All right, so here are some of the flares we're going to get. Oh, that's Lunala. What am I looking at? Looking at the wrong card. I guess they're not going to show the flares yet, I would imagine. But I am extremely excited for... So we're excited for Ultra Necrosma. That'll be extremely fun. That is going to be something, again, for, like, Lunala to have something to swap energy into. You could just auto-build with Steel-type. I think we're going to run only Steel-type energy on this deck, so... A new non-EX Ultra Beast would also be amazing for both Lunala and Solgaleo. That would be really good. At least Solgaleo. If you could maybe get like a non-EX Solgaleo, that could be really good, because then you could have Lunala focus on being your other EX, I guess. Because you'd probably still want to keep Lunala's ability, but I don't know. We'll have to see again if they sneak anything else in here. Lucamine could also be good now at this point. Choose one of your Ultra Beasts that had died and then attach it to another Ultra Beast. So what I was thinking in this situation is you put Celesteela out there, right? That way it allows you to do any sort of like swap outs if you need it. But another thing you could do is just let this guy die. Remove all this energy. You could even put all your energy from Lunala onto this. You could let this guy die and lose all that energy on purpose. Put Necrosma in next somehow. Something like that. And then you have all that energy ready to go for an attack. I don't know. We're going to have to see how this plays out. This will be fun, though. Another thing you could do, too. So, Lucamine, think about this. You could start off with Giratina, right? You're building Giratina. They kill your Giratina, but you're able to put 2 energy on him. If he dies, choose one of your Ultra Beasts on the field, right? So we could even put Ultra Necrozma out there. Play Lucamine. Attach 2 random energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. So now I can take my 2 energy that dropped off of Giratina and put it onto Necrozma. And then I'm attacking for Shoegaze. Huh. I'm stoked. This will be fun. This will be fun. Let's go back. I want to see what the rest of the cards look like again. So Buzzwool. Buzzwool could be good. You could probably set up another Buzzwool situation with Pheramosa and Kartana, honestly. Kartana, Pheramosa, Buzzwool. Maybe something like that. Throw a Lucamine in there. Huh. I'm excited. It's just going to be a smaller set, so this should be an easier one to get. I really am, I think we're all stoked for Ultra Necrozma. If we're getting a promo Ultra Necrozma EX like this, we should also probably get, you would imagine, like they do it like Rayquaza, excuse me, right? Where maybe we get a mission for a full art one. A full art Ultra Necrozma EX would be absolutely hot. I would be absolutely stoked on that. All right, I'm going to go back and let's read some chat now, guys. Sorry, if I missed your message, I'll try to come back and say what's up. Dino, what's going on, dude? When's this coming out? May 29th, so it'll be technically May 28th. It'll be Wednesday night. For us, it'll be Wednesday night, right at reset. So Wednesday night going into Thursday. All right, guys. I think we might end it here for now. But if we get any more information on cards, we'll be sure to cover it. I will also be live later tonight. We do try to stream basically daily. If you guys are new here, we do stream daily. I'll be live later tonight. We're going to be running some ranked viewer duels, and I guess we'll do some more theory crafting with the decks here. So start thinking about what you guys would set up for decks based off what we would, what we know here. I know Guzlord, he's going to be fun. So, again, we'll have to see what we can set up with these cards. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I will catch you guys, though, in the next video or on the next live stream. If you guys are new here and you guys aren't yet subbed to the channel, do me a favor, hit that sub button. Also, if you could drop a like on this, I'd appreciate it. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. I will see you guys next time. Later.